Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, we are talking about the things that could have stopped the Cubs in the World Series. Now, probably a lot of you know that the Cubs won the World Series about a month ago. It's December now. They won it, I think, in November. But, so, the Cubs won the World Series. Yay, I'm a Cubs fan, but here are some of the things that could have, like the Indians could have took advantage of and won the World Series. As you know, if you did watch the Cubs game, the last one, Game 7, they put the tarp on the field, and I watched this documentary about the Cubs were crying, and then they reminded each other of who they really were, and then started playing good, and that inspired them. But if that tarp haven't gone on that field, what would have happened? Yep, that's right. The Cleveland Indians would have won the World Series. Thank you, Rain. You're my old buddy now. But that's just the beginning. The Cubs had won ahead of the Indians. It was 7-8. The Cubs won by 1. And you know that the Cleveland Indians, if they put up better hitters, then they could have actually scored a home run and maybe actually beat the Cubs or tied the game. And they could have done a lot of things. If their coach haven't sent out bad pitchers, they could have actually beat the Cubs. Now, it was a miracle that the Cubs won. There was no curse, and I know everyone's saying that on TV now. But here's one more advantage. In Game 6 and Game 5, the Cubs could have lost, and they would have lost the World Series. And, I mean, that was so tempting for me. Like, I thought they were going to lose, and then they finally won. It was a miracle. And the sixth game, they almost lost. If the Indians won that game, then the Cubs could have lost. And if the Indians just stood up their game, because they did. They tied the game 6-6, and the Cubs were winning. That was pretty harsh for me. I was like, oh my gosh, the Indians are going to win, but the Cubs won by 1, like I said. That doesn't matter. I know I'm saying this and I'm a Cubs fan, but I know that in 2010 or something, I don't know, that the Kansas City Royals won 8-7 against the Chicago White Sox. Same Chicago City, yeah. But they won 1. And that, like, people say if the White Sox could have won because they were winning and stuff, like, but the Cubs were winning and they still won. But the White Sox were winning that game. So that's a coincidence. And since the same Chicago team, that's a clue of that saying that since the White Sox just have one more World Series than the Cubs, doesn't mean they're better than the Cubs. We're not talking about this, but see, the Indians could have won any kind of way. Now, as you know, Cubs win, yeah, they're going to be better next year, people are saying. Well, they're probably going to make it like they did in 2015 to the last playoff game, and the Mets beat them in 2015. Some people say they're going to win. You never know that, dude. I mean, what if they lose? People will be so mad, because that would be bad. People will be really mad because they thought they were going to win and stuff, but yeah, they're probably going to lose. Because they are good. They might going to win, next year in 2017. But yeah, they won 108 years ago. Good job, Cubs. You got lucky there. Well, I'm not. I'm cheering for the Cubs, not the Indians, of course. But so, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.